I can't wait to read the comments on the last episode. Why is that, Hadrian, you ask? I'm still carrying my gunpowder. That's why. I realized it maybe 5 minutes after I'd hit stop on the last one. But I still have these 2 extra pounds of gunpowder. Thankfully, I'm not encumbered even when I'm at maximum, or even if I'm under maximum rest. I could be a little tired and still make it down this rope that I need to climb down, but I just find it hilarious that I managed to forget that after spending a lot of the last episode trying to remind myself. So we're going to remember that now, but the first thing we have to do is rest and then get down from this this lovely place in which we found ourselves. So we've got a little bit of energy left and a little bit of daylight. I guess I'll go ahead and pick up my bedroll just to be safe. And yes, of course, that does affect what I was just talking about as far as how much room I have to climb, but I still have room, is the key point. I just want to look around up here and make sure I'm not forgetting anything, because to be honest, I haven't been up here very often. Where is here, you ask? Well, if you missed the last episode, we are at the uppermost part of Mystery Lake. I'll go back up there in a minute. So we have climbed to the top. Hey, buddy. We have climbed to the top of Mystery Lake. There's a 2-stage climb near the lake, off to the left when you're heading away from the camp office onto the lake. And we are up there. It's a little foggy right now, though, so thankfully we're on kind of a plateau, so I can't get thoroughly lost. I just don't want to wander accidentally to a spot that I can't come back from. Actually, the fog may be clearing. Maybe. We'll see. Might be my imagination. I don't know that there's any hostile wildlife up here, and frankly, I didn't realize there was this much ground to even cover up here. So there's really just a lot of sticks. I don't suspect I'll find any other loot, but this is me exploring because it's an area that I haven't been as often, and as you guys know, I like to explore in the long dark when I'm not as familiar with an area. It's good to feel like a newbie again. Always in the long dark. Okay, let me double back, because I can't tell where this is going. And I don't want to... This slope is getting steep, and I don't want to step onto a part that I can't step back up from. Yeah, because of the fog, I really don't have my bearings. I feel like I might be able to get my bearings in a different situation. If the fog weren't there. We had some clear weather. And we might have clear weather by the time we rest, because we're going to be up here for a second. I'm not going to just climb right back down. But I'm probably going to... I can afford to carry the gunpowder with me, so I'm going to continue on my path. We're headed back to the dam area to explore one of the spots that we haven't been to yet. But then, and hopefully the moose will be there. That's why we're going. But when I get back, my hope is that I will actually remember to drop my gunpowder. I'm just going to say I hope. I hope to remember to do that after that last episode, because that was just ridiculous. But that's the plan. Okay. So, what can I do, if anything, with the time that I've got? I have the one training book with me, which I could start to read. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's check the condition on the food I'm carrying. This herbal tea is not going to last much longer. Maybe I should go ahead and make some tea. How about that? Fire striker. Let's use a stick. Wait. Wait. Really? Are we there already? That's not... Really? Why did I think that was level 5? Okay. Well, I just got a little happier. Let's go ahead and get rid of some additional weight, shall we? We don't need the cattail heads. We don't need the tinder plugs. We're at level 3 fire starting. Bye-bye tinder. Fantastic. I don't know why I thought that was level 5. but it's level 3. Okay, great. Phenomenal. That's what I get for not playing this game frequently off of YouTube. That's what I get. I know. But I really did think that was for level 5 fire starting. I'm really excited now. I probably had said that in a previous episode, like, oh yeah, we need level 5 to get that. And that was wrong. Okay, let's go ahead and put on a couple of sticks. And we can put the cedar firewood on there too. Now, I don't have, of course, my cooking pots with me, but that's okay. I don't need my cooking pots. Oh, I don't need water. Okay. Well, first things first then. Yeah, that makes me feel better about the gunpowder, actually, because that compensates for that a little bit. Still ridiculous. I'm completely forgiving myself. But it's going to make it easier to just get around in general now that I don't have to worry about picking that stuff up. Alright, so there's our climbing point. That's how close to the climbing point this cave is. It's nice and accessible. You can't exactly lose your way up here when you don't go far from the cave. It's nice. Alright, so we got a fir limb here, which is quite nice. I'm going to go ahead and break this down. It's going to take 45 minutes. Our pain healed. Good. I was expecting that. I could also make some teas from my medical supplies that I've prepared. I've got prepared reishi mushrooms and prepared rose hips that I just haven't cooked teas for yet, so I may as well do that so that I have painkillers. The pain hasn't really been an issue past couple of episodes, as you've seen, but I can do that. Okay, just barely missed this. That was lucky. Let's go ahead and drink that, and then just take that. And then I'm going to keep getting some water from you, and from you I will cook some tea as per the plan. I think there were 3 in that, so...
I am too tired to think straight.
You will be okay. Give me another second. Oh, wait, really? Have I gone through that much water already? Well, let's take that, and then we are going to cook that. We've got an hour and 7 minutes left on the fire, which is just about perfect. I think what I'll do is I'm just going to build up. And I do have some water, of course, at the bottom of the rope. That's where the rest of my water is. I've momentarily forgotten that, but getting back into the swing of things. New recording session and such. So... anything else that I can do with this fire while it's still going? I'll go ahead and rush this. Getting a little bit of cooking skill out of this too, which is nice. I suppose I can cook this tea at least a little bit too. I really just need enough water to get through the night and then drink a little, like, when I wake up. That's all I really need. So that's pretty much perfect. So let's pick these 2 things up. We are going to wake up before the dawn, so it's going to be really freaking cold, but that's okay. Let me just step into the back of the cave here and test the temperature. Yeah, 84 degrees back here. We'll be all right. I'm going to nestle myself into a spot where I'm positive that no weather will blow my direction. Not that that even matters, but just to be on the nice, safe, and paranoid side, we're going to do this. Now, before I actually hit this button, yeah, let's top off our thirst. And let us sleep for a solid 12 hours. All right. 29 days, 7 hours and 5 minutes. The sun is starting to come up, which is quite nice. Let's go ahead and pick the bedroll up. We are fully rested, and I now have an opportunity. I'll go ahead and drink this Summit soda, because that'll drop some weight. And I suppose I'll go ahead and eat these pork and beans, too. because they're starting to get lower in condition. So why not go ahead and take care of that? That's going to eliminate some of that thirst meter. We'll make it back with that water. Okay, now evidently... Oh, yeah, that's right. I never put the fir firewood on the fire. Well, I could carry some down with me. Nothing's stopping me. Have at least one. Did I pick up my bedroll? I did. So, yeah, just carry some down with me. It's really dark right now, but it's about to not be. Yeah, when I came back in, I decided, oh, wait. I can just go to the back of the cave. I suppose I could have kept cooking for a while. Quick 2-stage climb. Won't take long. Visibility doesn't seem great. So part of me does want to start another fire. Which could be kind of interesting, to tell you the truth. If we started a fire here, it would be safe. Let's go ahead and break this down. We're not even that cold. So it is early morning. Spraying risk. Yes, I know, because I'm picking up things that are adding to my weight just a little.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
And what I can do is just burn that piece of fir firewood right now, in addition to the sticks I just picked up, and we'll have a nice hot fire right in here, protected from the wind. Okay, Fire Striker. I'm so glad I don't need tinder anymore. That is freaking fantastic. And we still have 2 more levels of fire starting skill to go. What I'm most excited to learn about is the newer skills, the gunsmithing skills, and going to Bleak Inlet and actually making ammunition. The last couple of zones that have been added to the game before Bleak Inlet have not been very... they just don't have a lot of stuff in them, unfortunately. Oh, there's some cedar firewood right there, too. Nice. Put that on there for some extra heat. And I can use this fire while I'm sitting by it. To get some additional gear. Yeah, I can definitely make it down the second rope while carrying a little bit of extra water, so why not do it? And this will help me pass the time while the sun rises. It's pretty perfect. We're going to drink that. Sun's already coming up. Nice. Yeah, I can't... Well, hang on. I might be able to crouch to where we can actually see a little bit of daylight. No, not really. The tree's blocking it. But okay. Let's cook some herbal tea from the other low-condition containers. No, not water. I think I'm finally used to the new interface that they added a couple patches back. It's mainly for console players, and I understand why, but part of me still wants it to be optional. It's nice to get some cooking skill out of this. Really, out of water again. Okay, well in that case, make a little more.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Yeah, you did. Good job. Well done, Jennifer. I mean, you had help, but I won't take credit. Let's see. I don't want to do too much more of this because these are adding to my encumbrance. But I've needed to go through some of this tea for a while. And since I still have it on me, I didn't drop all of it. Why not? You know? Okay, now we've got enough daylight. I'm going to roll with that. Let me also go ahead and eat my lower condition energy bar, I suppose I should say. Oh, that was the one that I hadn't quite finished, wasn't it? This is the one that I still have. I guess I'll eat this one too, just to get it out of my inventory. And I'm going to finish these off as well and drop the can, because I'm just trying to reduce my weight at this point. Once I remember to put the gunpowder down, it'll be even better. But until then, there's some other things we can do. Let's drop that. Didn't drop the other one previously, but now it's gone. And let's keep going. All right, so we're going to check out one of the few areas that I haven't explored yet in Mystery Lake, while also looking for, remember, moose antler marks on trees. That's what we're spotting for. I do think that when I get back to the office, especially if I have found and killed a moose, I'm going to... oh, there's some rose hips. Good. I'm going to spend some time cooking some of the coffee that I've got, because one of the big advantages of cooking coffee and having some in your inventory as opposed to having it uncooked is that you can restore your energy bar. Like, so moments like this, we've talked in recent episodes of Against All Odds about adding... about, you know, it would be nice to have like a secondary exhaustion mechanic that wasn't the same as the overall tiredness bar. So it kind of treated the energy bar as almost as your wake, or not the energy bar, what would you call it? Your exhaustion meter. That's a good way to put it. As your wakefulness meter. We're going to start dropping the cattail heads when I pick these up. So that just represents how much you need sleep. Because you can certainly do things that build up a sense of windedness, right? And so the game definitely does have the stamina system, and you get exhausted and you can't run. But, and so maybe it just involves tweaking that. But I would love to see something where, like, when you go on an exhausting climb like we just did, it still doesn't make sense to me that I just got a full night's sleep. It's still very early morning, and that's my energy meter right now after climbing down 2 ropes. I don't think so. So maybe it's not about a new system. It's just about tweaking the way exhaustion works. Maybe it's about tweaking how bad tiredness is in my custom settings. Maybe it's something that I can tweak in a future Against All Odds series. And frankly, I might. If the custom setting allows me to do it, why not? Okay, so we're going to walk down this way. Again, every time I pick up a cattail now, I am left-click, right-clicking, finally. Now that we are at a point where we no longer need our tinder. So happy about that. It's like Christmas coming early. A lot of woodpeckers out this morning. Can you hear them in the background? In the game, I mean, not... not around my recording space. I can't imagine trying to create recorded gaming content, or recorded content of any kind, living in an area where woodpeckers could bang on your metal chimney the way they do in this game. Unpredictably, just land on your chimney and start wailing on it. Okay, so we are not... Right, I've got to veer to the right here in order to get to the spot that I can actually look for the moose. But definitely start looking for marks on the trees. Right, that's a deer. I know, I got excited for a second too. I did. I think that happens every time I see a deer. There's always like a quick mental check, like, deer or moose? And then clearly, it's one, not the other. All right, those wolves sound like they're in this direction, so we are about to have a bit of an encounter, but that's okay. So this is the place I was talking about. You know what? Hang on. Before I head that direction, I'm going to peek my head over here towards the dam because I just want to look at the trees in this direction. This is one of the spots where the moose could spawn, and if it's spawned, I just want to be thorough in looking for it. Seems like it might be a nice day starting. The sun's coming up. Seems pretty bright. Just making sure there's not a wolf nearby. Okay, no moose that I can see. Nothing. All right, we're going to double back and go the way we were going. So back here is the spot that I've been referencing. We haven't quite gotten there yet. But anyway, so yeah, that's one nice thing about having coffee, back to what I was saying about the energy system, is that you can use coffee to just replenish your energy meter a little bit in a way it doesn't make you crash later. And I don't have any coffee right now, so I can't do that. All my coffee's back at the office, so I may cook some. Not only to get the cooking skill, but to enjoy that bonus. All right, now this is where there could be a wolf. Right. Oh, God. Hey, they're close. Hang on, I'm gonna... Alright, there goes my risk of intestinal parasites. Alright, I'm now crouched. Let me see if I can get a shot on this wolf once I'm a little higher up. There we are. I just didn't want to deal with you, dude. Sorry. So this is also, as some of you may be recognizing, this is a potential spawn location. I'm going to grab the gut and the hide. Do I need both? No. Sorry, I had to make a note of something real quick. Let's just use let's go for the guts by themselves. We're going to be heading back towards the office pretty soon. I don't want to attract too much attention, so let's minimize what we're carrying. So there's some fresh guts. I'm going to poke my head into this hunting blind. Hey, we found some things. Rifle cartridge. Firearm cleaning kit. I'll take it. And a first aid kit, but is there anything in it, is the question. No. That's a big fat negative. And a pry bar that I'm going to ignore. Nothing else aside from the crate. Anything sitting on the rim? Nope. Yes, there can be things sitting on the rim of those from time to time. For those of you who are newer to the game, what I've typically seen in the past are painkillers sitting on the rim. Part of me wants to chill here and cook this deer meat. Just to do it. Because we're at a spot where we're going to be able to get shelter pretty easily. We've got wood near us. We can start a fire and cook that meat up. I might even be able to just find a hollowed out tree somewhere in this little mini forest. Possibly. I'm poking my head in here to see if there's anything that actually spawned. Yeah, this is Alan's cave. Yeah, so we could totally shelter up in Alan's cave for a bit. Or we can just keep moving. But if we were to cook the deer meat, and the wolf meat for that matter, we could do that. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to worry about the wolf meat, but let's go ahead and chop up this cedar limb. It's going to take 45 minutes. And I'll grab this stick with which to start the fire.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You can, but you will be doing that very shortly. 2.9. Let's use the hatchet, obviously, because it's quite frozen. Which, oddly enough, does not presently affect cooking time. When you're cooking meat that's just been chopped out of a frozen corpse. Oddly enough. Fire striker. Condition on that thing is starting to drop. I don't need tinder at all, so I don't need to even look at that. I guess I didn't even need to pick up the stick, did I? I'll go ahead and burn that just to get rid of it. But we're going to do a little bit of cooking. And then I suppose we'll have to check back at trappers for the moose. We're in full moose hunting mode at this point.
Perfect.
Just gotta check the various points where it might spawn. Now that we're more or less done exploring the zone. Alright, we got 3 hours on this. That's perfect. Alright, good. This is going to be ready in next to no time. We'll go ahead and eat that. That's 279 calories right there. And then with that off the fire, there's not any more. Nope. Let's go ahead and put you down. Oh, you know what? I don't think I actually picked up my water at the bottom of the rope, did I? I don't think I did. I can always go back that way. I'll just go back that way and grab the water. All right, 34 minutes till ready. That's fine. Go ahead and chow down on that, and we are solidly in good shape now. I did not mean to do that, though. There. I meant to skip, but I left click instead of hit the spacebar.
Right now.
No, he doesn't. All right, so let's go ahead and drink that. Pick that up. Take a torch. And let's get moving. I'm going to peek my head a little farther this way, just out of sheer curiosity. Oh, as the wind blows my torch out. Thank you for that. Just to see what I can spot. But then I do want to go back the way that I came, because I would like to grab that water. It's sitting there, and I'm just kind of annoyed that I left it. So then we'll get back to the camp office. We will drop off all of the heavy stuff, including the freaking gunpowder. And we will be set. Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now. I remember thinking, like, I was trying to remember this entire time, where does the other side of this is perfect. This is where I needed to go. So this actually enables me to do everything that I was just saying I was going to do, but faster. I've been thinking this entire time, I've been racking my brain, where does the other side of that come out? Imagine if I hadn't done that, and if I had gone but like the long way around. Man. That would have been hilarious. There's a cattail over there, which I will grab. Let me get my rifle out just in case there's a wolf on the other side of that ridge. Because you never know. I really don't think I picked up my water. Or maybe I did and I just forgot, but I just want to double check. Nope, I see it. Sitting right there. Right where I left it. I know, it's a lot of water. We're good. Let's get moving. See, look, I almost need 9 hours of sleep right now. It's midday. It's 2 o'clock. Come on. So yeah, maybe the next time I play Against All Odds, if they haven't tweaked the rest system in any way, I'll tweak the way exhaustion, like how quickly exhaustion deteriorates. Because I would like to improve that a little bit. Because as much as I have talked about adding like a windedness system, yeah, the systems that are already in the game, like the stamina system, and which is that bar, and then the energy, the exhaustion meter, perhaps those are sufficient, and we just need to make some changes. Just thinking out loud. All right, so we're going to hang a left here. I'm not ending this episode without giving myself and you the satisfaction of seeing the gunpowder hit the cabinet. I'm not doing it. It's just not something that's going to happen. Plus, that'll give us a nice starting point for the next one, because we'll be inside the office at Mystery Lake, the camp office, and then we can go straight to Trappers and see if the moose has appeared. You know, one other spot I haven't searched yet is back there. I mean, that's not a moose spawn area, but I'm just thinking of areas I haven't been in Mystery Lake. A rifle could be back there. That's one of the rifle spawn locations. And one of the other start locations back there. It's on the other side of this ridge that we're staring at now. And evidently, one of the huts has a medical cabinet in it that I didn't search. I may go out there and grab that at some point, but I'm not terribly concerned about it. It'll probably be empty. Chances are. It would be nice if it had painkillers, though. That's something to think about. If it happened to be the one container in Mystery Lake that had some extra painkillers for me. I don't think I'll struggle to find those at other spots in the game. We still have lots to explore. I might go to Bleak Inlet next. Then again, I may go ahead and knock out some of the neighboring, more difficult zones. Like, we could go straight to Forlorn Muskeg right now, and then to Broken Railroad, because those are the more challenging zones to survive in and explore compared to Mystery Lake. So we can knock that out before Bleak Inlet. But for now, we just need to find a moose. Let's step inside and put this stuff down. Gonna step upstairs. First things first.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You'll be okay. That's literally why I'm here. Yeah, the hitbox on these is square shaped too. You can't put them too close to one another. That is so unsatisfying.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'm just saying, it's so very unsatisfying. Okay, let's put that right there. And with that being done, a few more things I can put down. Can probably drop some of my water, but I will drop this advanced guns for now. Oh, there's still a candy bar on the floor that I didn't see. Okay. New chocolate bar. There may not be a spot for this unless I move things around. I saw it turn green a second ago. I know I did. There's a spot. That works for me. Where'd that tinder plug come from? Go away. I don't need you. You're useless to me. And then there's something else I was going to drop, but I don't remember what. I was going to grab coffee. I know that. I got the extra rifle cleaning kit. I probably don't need that right now. Got the guts I need to drop. There you are. Go ahead and put the arrowhead away too. Well, no, we'll keep that. There's only one. Cloth, cured leather. Yeah, the fresh guts I'll put downstairs. Clothing-wise, I'm fine. Medicine-wise, I'm fine. All right. Let's step downstairs so that the guts can be curing. And then I will need to get some rest before I go anywhere, because this game is being ridiculous. Oh, good, these are cured. And the wolf pelts are almost cured. That's wonderful. So I'll be able to use those very soon. Yeah, those are almost cured. Sweet. All right, I'm going to stop this one here. And the next one we are going to, as I said, head straight to Trappers and see if the moose has spawned there. And at that point, if we don't find the moose, I might just keep moving and maybe see if I can find one in another zone. Like I said, we can go to Forlorn Muskeg. We can go to Broken Railroad and explore those areas since they're the more challenging areas to survive in, which could be exciting. And then I part of me wants to wait to go to Bleak Inlet until I have that Moosehide Satchel. So now that I've made like a full round through Mystery Lake, I'm going to check one more time for a location where I know that the moose could be. And if he's not there, we're going to probably just move on to a spot where we are likely not only to see other moose spawns, but also possibly just to explore and find more things and change the scenery a little bit. Love you, Mystery Lake. You've been somewhat nice to me, 55 to 60% nice to me. But we're going to see if Forlorn Muskeg is going to be nicer, which is not likely, but we'll give it a chance. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next time.